Thank you, Dennis. You can tell the Saints fans here this week by their broad smiles, but none broader than their owners. Scott Cody with more.
Who owns who dat? There's been quite the debate leading up to the Super Bowl, with the NFL saying they own it. Of course, Saints fans also claiming ownership. But we've yet to hear from Saints owner Tom Benson on the matter until this morning.
You know, this thing got blown out of proportion. The NFL wasn't trying to claim who that. They were just saying you can't use it in conjunction with their logos. And it just got way out of proportion. The fans belong to who that, you know. A lot of people have claimed it, but hey, it belongs to the fans, man, you know.
It was a great day for Louisiana when Tom Benson bought this franchise 25 years ago, but he said today that this team finally making the Super Bowl trumps him becoming an NFL owner. With the Saints and Miami, I'm Juan Kincaid.
That was Juan Kincaid, of course, with that report, and Juan and Scott will have much more with the Saints patriarch. That'll be in our nightly Saints special that begins at 6:30. Now, the man Tom Benson hired in 2006 won Coach of the Year honors then, and since then he's been to 2 NFC Championship games and his first Super Bowl. Along the way, Sean Payton's found what works for him.
I think it's important you're demanding. I think it's important you're fair. I think you know, you don't want to settle for anything less than exactly what you're looking for. It's not our job to be the player's friend. It's our job to teach and motivate, give them a plan to be successful, and make tough decisions. And I think what's important is that at some point we're also selling a game plan offensively and defensively, and selling a system, kicking game, and creating that confidence within the team.
And he did that well enough again this year to be the runner-up as Coach of the Year in the NFL to Marvin Lewis of the Cincinnati Bengals. Dennis and Angela.
This is wonderful. I think it's so attractive. I mean, he really is very pretty.
At a breakfast with New Orleans media this morning, Gayle Benson took a liking to a Saints Gator Juju doll a Fox 8 producer had brought along. When Mrs. Benson said she'd love to have one as a gift for the coach, it was hers.
Thank you. I mean, I love the little alligator. And you know, the coach, Dennis Lasha, told me, killed an alligator last year, I believe. And so now Dennis tells me it's on the coach's desk here for good luck. A little fleur-de-lis charm around his neck.
The Saints Juju doll was created by New Orleans artist Tatiana Mesheryakova. It's a good luck talisman which incorporates the gator head. Now, some think it provides protection and keeps evil away, or maybe colts away.
Colts. As well, allowing the Saints to win in overtime. Most importantly, the long snapper and the holder, who are really the unsung heroes of the Saints Super Bowl run.
Yeah, well, I'm happy for Garrett, obviously. That's a big play, especially for a guy just starting out, you know, being a younger player. But yeah, no, I'm definitely honored to be a part of it. I didn't have a whole lot to do with it. The tough part's, you know, catching it and kicking it. So I'm just glad it all turned out in our favor.
And you can't mention special teams without talking about the punting game. Thomas Morstead hasn't punted that often this year because the Saints offense has scored so many points. However, his role will be even more important playing the high-powered Colts offense, and he says he's ready for the challenge.
You know, it's funny when we play good teams or good teams with offense or a team that has a great returner, everybody's like, okay, we got to be real good this week, and that's my job every week. Just because if we're playing a team with the worst offense in the league, I'm still trying to hit touchbacks and pin them deep. So nothing changes for me, which is nice.
Is there added pressure knowing, though, that you are going against an offense that it is crucial to pin them back there, or just no pressure whatsoever?
I mean, there's no pressure because of that. I mean, it is the Super Bowl. But I enjoy that. I feel like I didn't have many big moments in college as far as when things mattered. You know, a lot of times we weren't in the game, you know, in the fourth quarter. So I feel like this season when the game's been close and on the line more often than not, I feel like hopefully I've been able to step up my game to a higher level. So it's exciting. I mean, that's what you got to live to play for that kind of stuff, you know. So it's exciting to be able to, you know, feel like you're contributing positively to the team, and you know, if the team needs it, you know, contributing to a win.
All right, Fletcher and Keeley, it's Brad Edelman here with Zach Strief. What a pleasure it is to be here, and to be here with you, Zach. First of all, congratulations on this. I was, I was 30 years old, 28 years old in 1987 when I went to my first Pro Bowl, and the Saints won their first playoff, or went to their first playoff game. You were 4 years old, and you are now how old, and in what year of the season?
I'm 26, and this is my 4th year here.
All right, so it's a real pleasure. Congratulations. What do you make of all this? Now, I know that preparation is obviously very important. I know rest is entirely important. How are you managing this whole situation?
You know, there's times here for things like this, for media, and to soak in the experience and be a part of the Super Bowl. And then there's times where it's work time, and that's one of the good things about going out to the University of Miami. It's just practice. It's like going to training camp, another facility, you know, where you can separate the hoopla and all of this excitement from the work week that we're in.
And tell me, what goes on with the offensive line? Look this way, you guys are a very close bunch, obviously. Tell me a little bit how you guys were off the field throughout the season, and then how it's been this week, how you interacted throughout the week.
You know, it's a good group. It's a tight group. We spend a lot of time off the field together as well, and especially a situation like this when most of our families aren't here yet. You know, we start work around 7 in the morning, we get out at 7 at night, and then we all go to eat together. So fortunately, we're not getting tired of each other yet. You know, but to get to spend some time away from here, you know, not talking about football obviously is good right now. It loosens everyone up and keeps everyone, you know, excited for the next day.
Well, and thank you very much. I wish you all the best. Been a big fan of yours. I saw you after the NFC Championship game carrying around the newspaper article, the Times-Picayune. You seemed full of joy, and I know you will be for the rest of this week. All the best to you.
Thank you, Brad. Thanks for talking to me.
All right, John. Thank you, man. Back to you, Keeley and Fletcher.